It's time now for a look at the latest in local news. In the news, we begin with a press release from the Jesup Police Department. They stated on March 23rd, officers from the Jesup PD initiated a traffic stop on a silver Chevrolet Impala due to a defective tail light. The vehicle failed to yield and led officers on a high-speed chase through various streets in the area. Pursuit intensified as the suspect's vehicle reached speeds exceeding 100 miles per hour on North Palm Street, a residential area. As the pursuit continued, the suspect disregarded to stop at stop signs at the intersection of North Hickory Street and East Oak Street, ultimately colliding with the rear left side of a residency on Albany Street. The vehicle came to a stop and the suspect fled on foot into a nearby wooded area. Officers quickly established a perimeter to contain the suspect while officers returned to the scene to check on the abandoned vehicle. With assistance from the Wayne County Sheriff's Department, the suspect was located, secured, and identified as Mr. Demetrius McBride. Mr. McBride was placed under arrest and transported to Wayne County Jail, where he was turned over to the staff without further incident. Mr. McBride has an outstanding warrants for escape, aggravated assault and armed robbery, aggravated battery, and possession of firearm during the commission of a crime. Mr. McBride's new charges are felony fleeing, attempted loot, and defective equipment. Jesup PD states they want to thank the cooperation with the Wayne County Sheriff's Department for their swift response and cooperation in this matter. Again, Mr. Demetrius McBride arrested by the Jesup Police Department. Wayne County Board of Education met on Tuesday for their regular meeting. Again, executive session. A lot of personnel approved last night. Here's a list approved after the executive session. Certified recommendations: Trenton Cook, Wayne County High School; Marvin Gray, Wayne County High School; Whitney Harris, Martha Ross Smith Elementary; Rusty Kagi, Martha Ross Smith Elementary. Certified transfers: Robin Benner going from Martha Puckett Middle School to Wayne County High School; Jeffrey Catino from Central Office to Arthur Williams Middle School; Amity DePreto from Jesup Elementary to Wayne County High School; Ashley Mikey from Martha Ross Smith Elementary to Wayne County High School; Michelle Morris from Martha Ross Smith Elementary to James E. Bacon Elementary. Amanda Phelps is going from the high school as assistant principal to Central Office Director of Curriculum and Instruction. Mark Tassone from Martha Ross Smith Elementary to Martha Puckett Middle School. Robbie Yeomans from Wayne County High School to Arthur Williams Middle School, Martha Puckett Middle School as the SDI coach. Certified resignations last night: Lauren Amos, Wayne County High School; Peter Amos, Wayne County High School; Shana Cruz, Jesup Elementary; Marjorie Fennell, Jesup Elementary; Alicia Gardner, Martha Ross Smith Elementary; Kathleen Gillett, Martha Puckett Middle School; Lauren LaCrosse, Odom Elementary; Haley Ratliff, James E. Bacon Elementary; Lisa Rain, Jesup Elementary; Jesse Self, Arthur Williams Middle School; Caroline Thornton, Jesup Elementary; and Carmen Wiggins, Arthur Williams Middle School. Classified recommendation: Danielle Horton Breeden, Martha Puckett Middle School; Shauna Silva, Odom Elementary School. Classified transfer: Lisa Burgess from Jesup Elementary School to the Central Office. And all that personnel approved after the executive session. Good as Gold recipients last night was recognized from Wayne County High School this month. At the board meeting, high school student is Jernee Cummings. She's a standout member of both the varsity football and basketball cheerleading teams. They say she brings energy and school spirit to every game. She's a key member of the Student Lighthouse leadership team, member of the track team. They state her positive attitude and sweet smile makes her a joy to teach. Jernee Cummings recognizes the high school student Good as Gold recipient. Also recognizes Pam Jones. They say she helps in all aspects of the kitchen, serves students and staff with the biggest smile. Mrs. Pam goes the extra mile for our school student and colleagues. Again, Pam Jones recognized as a Good as Gold recipient at the high school. And finally, Jessica Bowen recognized teacher and leader at the high school. She teaches honors English, mentoring new teachers through their first year in the educational field. She serves as leader on the high school team, Lighthouse team, and teacher leadership team, where she has worked to promote student success. And Jessica Bowen recognized last night as well as the Good as Gold recipient at Wayne County High School. We'll be back with more news after this word from our sponsor or the commercial messages, so please stay tuned. Other news: legislative session is winding down. Again, the session ends on April 4th. Good news this past week for Georgians is they're on track to get another state income tax rebate and a further income tax rate cut after the Senate passed two different bills last Thursday. Georgia Governor Brian Kemp ready to sign the measure into the coming days into law, which means state income rebates up to $500 will be paid in the coming months. Georgians will owe less when they pay their 2025 income taxes. This marks the third consecutive year for state income tax rebates under House Bill 111, which passed the Senate on a unanimous vote by a vote of 52-0. Rebates will send up to $250 back to individual taxpayers, while single who are the head of the households could get back $375, and married couples will get back $500. No one could get back more income tax than they paid during the 2023 year, which means some low-income taxpayers would get less. Rebates will come automatically if the bill becomes law without further action required by taxpayers. The state says it can pay the rebates because it began the year sitting on an $11 billion surplus, not counting the separate $5.5 billion rainy day fund that the state has. The governor says he looks forward to signing the bill into law, saying this is your money, not the state government's money. Another story from the state legislature this year, lawmakers approving a $250 million budget aimed at improving conditions at state prisons in the state. The move comes after a federal investigation that finds rampant violence and neglect in the correctional facilities in the state's Georgia's prison system. It's come under intense scrutiny following a 93-page report from the U.S. Department of Justice released last October. The report highlighted the rampant violence and neglect within the state's prisons, describing the conditions as cruel and unusual punishment, and asserting that Georgia failed to protect inmates, thereby violating their constitutional rights. In response, Georgia lawmakers have approved a substantial $250 million as part of the 2026 state budget. Funding is earmarked for improving conditions in the state's prisons and specifically hiring 700 new guards and increasing salaries for the existing staff. The goal was to address the issue of violence and neglect that has plagued the correctional facilities. Once again, the session ends on April the 4th, and a tradition here in Wayne County, Chamber of Commerce always hosts a post-legislative luncheon. It's scheduled this year for April 22nd at Coastal Pines Technical College from 11 to 1. Tickets are on sale now at the Chamber of Commerce. They're $30 for members and $40 for non-members, but everyone is invited to come here, from State Representative Stephen Meeks and Buddy DeLoach, and also from State Senator Blake Tillery, as there will be the guest speakers that day to recap the legislative session, discuss the highs and lows, and talk about what bills did not pass or left on the table for the next legislative session. Once again, that post-legislative luncheon, April 22nd at Coastal Pines Technical College. Once again, the time from 11 to 1. If you need tickets or information, call the Chamber at 912-427-2028. We'll be back with some final news notes after this word from our sponsor, other commercial messages, so please stay tuned. WIFO has been invited for a special lunch and learn featuring exclusive guided tour of the plant. Again, we'll be on hand tomorrow from 11 to 2. Have a full report for you on our local news. The Chamber of Commerce cordially inviting everyone to the elected officials to a cookout on Tuesday, April 15th, beginning at 6 p.m. at the Wayne County Farmers Market. And they're asking that the elected officials RSVP by Tuesday, April 8th, as they want to count on how many people will be attending. And they state they look forward to seeing the elected officials at the appreciation cookout. Again, the date, April 15th at the Wayne County Farmers Market. Chamber of Commerce getting ready for their disco nights and Miami Lights. Again, it's their second annual fundraising gala. Again, it's going to take place on May the 2nd from 6 to 10 p.m. Tickets are on sale at the Chamber. And $50 for members, $75 for non-members. And everyone is invited. Again, it's the second annual fundraising gala. Disco Nights of Miami Lights. Again, the date set for that is May the 2nd. Wayne County Board of Tourism getting ready for 3 warm weather events. 2025 Fair set for April 3rd through the 12th. 2025 Altamar River Run scheduled for April the 12th. And the 3rd annual Jesup Porch Fest set for May 3rd. Entry fee for the fair will be $15, but it includes all the rides, which may be limited by height. Hours for the fair are Monday through Thursday, 6 to 10, Saturday, 6 to 11, and Sunday, 6 to 10. The river run on April 12th begins at the Upper County Gleason Copeland Landing. We'll offer paddlers a choice of 2 takeout points. There's an 11-mile paddle takes out at Pig Farm Landing, and a 16-mile paddle will take out at JC Landing. There is no charge for the event, but each participant must sign a participation waiver before the paddle begins. If you need more information on the paddle, it can be found on the Tourism Board website, waynetourism.com. Jesup Porch Fest is a music festival held on the porches and lawns of historic homes and churches in the old-time neighborhood of Jesup, bordered by Brunswick Bay, Wayne, and Mahogany Streets, set for May 3rd from 1 to 5 p.m. Musicians and entertainers will be performing, allowing visitors to enjoy music from different venues, traveling by golf cart, bicycles, or on foot between the different host sites. Anyone interested in performing at the Jesup Porch Fest or hosting should contact Heather Altman at the Wayne County Board of Tourism. That number is 912-427-3233, or they can stop by the Jesup Train Depot. Again, 3 big events planned for the Wayne County Board of Tourism. The fair set for April 3rd through the 12th, the Altamar River Run set for April 12th, and the Jesup Porch Fest set for May the 3rd. That's going to do it for the latest in local news. Sports comes your way in a few minutes. Bob Morgan said, have a great day.